एवरीवन, दिस इज एंकर जयमिन और आप सबका स्वागत है स्टूडेंट ऑफ द वीक में। आज हमारे साथ तरनजीत सिंह। हाय तरन, हाउ आर यू?
I'm great, Jaymin. How are you?
आई एम फैंटास्टिक। तो भाई तरन CCSAI के अभी के करंट प्रेसिडेंट है, वो स्कूल में बोर्ड में रह चुके हैं, प्रेसिडेंट रह चुके हैं और बहुत सारी चीजें आज तरन से बात करने वाले हैं कि उनका सेंटेनियल कॉलेज में एक्सपीरियंस कैसा था। बट फर्स्ट तरन, आप आए कब थे?
So I came in September 2017.
ओके।
I came in hospitality program, but that was my second choice to come in. My first was leadership and management, but I wasn't able to get that from India because the seats were full, so there was no space.
Okay.
But when I came, I inquired if there's any chance. Then I realized that there are some seats available. So I was able to transfer my program. I just talked to an advisor, did some forms, and I was good. I was within the deadline, so I wasn't even charged anything extra.
Oh, that's nice. So this can be done if students inquire about it and seats are empty, vacant.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. How was your first? Maybe you might have done some job. How was that experience?
It was very different. It was not just different. Different people, different country, different weather, different culture. Everything different.
Okay.
Education system different. And that was my first time in college. So that was also different because from high school to college, with change in education system, it has more, you feel more change. And I was kind of blank. I had no idea. The shift from, doing assignments in a certain way to completely different way, it's different. It's very different. But I think I was able to learn gradually. And the first semester was kind of a little hard, because that was a phase that I was, shifting from one thing to another.
India to Canada.
Yes, absolutely. But from second semester, I had more stability and I was more informed of what I was doing, and it just kept getting better. And I graduated with honors. So.
Oh, that's very nice. But before I move forward, क्योंकि मुझे एक और सवाल पहले पूछना था. How was the flight experience, by the way?
That was my first flight.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was first time I was ever in a plane. So it was. I was like. It was, when they just keep rotating on the runway, just, going on, and then it, all very fast. Oh, that was it was very good. And after that, I have been in flights quite a few times, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, I'll jumping very quick to the next questions because you ran into election, were in two positions. How was that experience? A student cannot make up the mind in 6 or 8 months that, hey, I can run into election and I can win the election. Those thoughts only can be either you know those things, or second thing, maybe somebody's trying to help you on it. So
yeah, mine was second one. Someone motivated me. So my brother was here before me. He came in 2016. It was March that I realized about these positions, specifically of student government. That was interesting, but I had nothing in mind that I would run for it. Why? Because I thought whoa, I'm so new. I don't know anything. It's a different country, different ways of how people work or do stuff, and not many people know when it's an election. But my brother motivated me that this is a great opportunity, and I think you can do great. And it's a learning process. Basically, that's what it is. You learn. You don't go prepared 100%, but you step by step you learn once you get in there. And I knew things.
And what was the position by the way?
It was campus director.
Okay.
Of my campus program. So Centennial has 5 campuses now.
Oh wow. So you were campus director
of program.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, and I knew few things that could have been better, some solutions to students' problems, and I just connected with them because I was a student as well. Even though it was 6 months, but I was able to gain some experience from my classes and everything, that how things really are.
Okay.
So yeah, I ran and I won both the positions.
Well, that's really awesome. तो फिर ये इलेक्शन का एक्सपीरियंस कैसा था? मतलब वो कैंपेन कैसा था? जैसे नॉर्मल कैंपेन और उसके लिए स्पेशल प्रोसीजर्स करनी होती है. मैं एक और सवाल पूछना है, but first I want to know the election campaign process and your experience.
Sure. So for campaigning, there's a nomination process. It's different for every position. It depends on which position you're running for. The one I ran for, there's a whole nomination packet, a form, many forms you have to fill. So you have to get signature from students. You have to get signatures from staff, faculty, your GPA stack. You should have volunteer experience. So you should have been engaged, previously before you go for that. And after nomination, there is campaigning.
Oh, okay.
So campaigning, your poster goes everywhere. Everyone knows you. Your face is all everywhere. That's I see you like all around campus so many times. Like, so there's campaigning and not just poster, but you go out, you talk to students, tell them why, why you're running, what's benefit for them, and you encourage them that if you think that I'm the right fit for this, and I'll do what you really want me to, then vote for me. And that happened.
How many candidates competed, by the way?
When I was running for campus director, there were 3 candidates, and when I ran for student governor, I ran at the same time. There were around 12.
Oh,
because that was a huge position.
So did you do campaign twice, or it was one campaign?
Different campaigns, because different positions, different posters with different, running for this position, and other one running for this position.
Voters will be students.
Oh yeah, voters will be students.
That's nice. That's really good to know. So just imagine, guys, if somebody is coming to Canada as a student, within 6 to 8 months, he ran for the election in campus director first. He won the election, and now, campus, maybe students governor. That's a correct position?
Yeah, so there was student governor that I ran for at that time, 2018, and campus director, and I got both. And my student governor my term finished. It was 2-year term, so I just finished in August.
And these are all paid jobs, right, in college?
No, so for the student governor, it's completely volunteer position.
Okay.
And what I really think, no one even can pay to a governor. Why? First of all, it is the authority is the highest.
Okay.
But I cannot be paid in money, because what I'm getting out of it, it's much more than money for me.
Oh, nice.
It's a lot more than money. The people you surround there with, they have more experience than my age.
Oh wow.
They are the best in their fields. Like, some are CEOs of companies, some government people. Like, just to be among them, I think money couldn't have matched anything.
Then my question to you is, how did you achieve that target? Because if the people, 12 candidates, they must be experienced. If you are saying they have experience more than your age, it means they all are from different fields. Then how did you crack that election?
So for when I say that more experience, that at that time I was talking about the governor. So a board of governors has people from all over different areas. There will be governors from within college as staff, faculty. Some will be union representatives. Some will be we had CEOs, we had former mayor of Toronto on our board. So many people, CEO of former CEO of Marriott Hotels Canada, like huge. They have a CEO of former CEO of Marriott Hotels Canada, like huge. They have a different procedure to get on board of governors. When I was talking about student governors are the people who are they're just like students from all over the college.
Correct.
Yeah, but you have to campaign. You have to convince students to vote for you, and how you do it, it's all different for everybody.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you this: if you have met any time, even single time to Taran, you will feel it that he deserves us what he is doing, and he has that aura, he has that positivity in you. I mean, Taran, I'm saying you in front of you, but you have it. And trust me, you are going much more. You will be achieving much more heights which you have right now. Students, when they come here, they have so many things in their mind: their assignments, their college, their deadlines, their bus timing, their jobs, and on top of all those things, you chose this way, which is a volunteer job for 2 years to help students. I mean, it's not easy to digest this thought first when somebody is coming with 25, 30, 35 lakhs of loans in their head and still doing a volunteer job. So how did you come up with this idea that I should do it, and why students should focus that too?
I think not everything can be paid in money. Few things come in different ways as well. You build connections, you build your network, and you build your skills. And I have learned skills from the roles and experiences I have been into that I wouldn't have otherwise from any class, even professional development class or any class. Because that's living, you're not reading or you're experiencing that yourself. So I think it's important. I won't say that don't do work, don't do job. It's 100% important. Everyone has their own needs, own background, don't know how much struggle they have done to be here, and they have just, keeping up with their needs. But have something in mind for long term as well. That, this is where I want to be, so that once you graduate, you don't, your resume should not be empty. Like you should have built your skills that, once you go for interview, hi, I am this, like I've done this much. How exceptional you are from those 2,000, 3,000 more students who graduate from same program, more than you have your GPA, more than your GPA. What have you done exceptional? But I think that's what makes you stand out, and the soft skills, very important, and they can not just be learned from books. You learn from experiences.
And any decision that you made during your tenure which you are proud of, or maybe in your canteen, maybe in your process, school?
Yeah, certain things. So as a board of governor, that's a completely different role. That is a separate thing. But as student governor, as student government, as a campus director, or the next year as vice president, the goal was to make sure that students are getting the best, like your services. If they have any problems, we're solving that. A few things that I was working on, was extending the library hours. And we had actually planned that this September, this fall, that we will making a 24-hour as well.
Oh wow!
But COVID
situations.
COVID just like punched us in the face. But I was still able to at that time to have hours extended till midnight and on weekends as well. So that was a good achievement because not everyone has access to laptops and those things. So I just want to make sure students have access. And then I also, one thing I'm very proud of was was able to change the plastics in the student association food to biodegradable.
Wow.
So I love ecosystem and sustainability and everything. So I went to Finland as well. Actually, I haven't mentioned that. I went to Finland last year from school. It was a short program on circular economy. So I was learning circular sustainability and all those things in Turkey University of Applied Sciences.
Oh, so you helped their students, or?
I was studying.
Okay.
They were studying. I went to Cuba before that.
Okay.
There I was helping farmers. So it was a social program, and we were a group of students from Centennial, and we were there helping the farmers. It was really good because not you just, of course, when you're in a different country, you're not just doing work or helping or you're having fun as well. Why you do that?
You learn so many new things.
Absolutely.
And you get to sit and play second time.
Oh yeah, I've flown many times for conferences here and there.
Okay.
Yeah, so now, yeah.
Well, that's really good. That's really good. And any other last message to students which you want to give?
I would say everyone has a different story, and you have the whole right to create your own story, and make sure you write it damn good. Engage yourself. Learn. I personally learn from people and experiences. You might learn from other ways, but get yourself engaged. If you find an opportunity and you're confused if you should go for it or not, then just go for it. Because if it doesn't work out, then it wouldn't have worked out if you wouldn't have gone. But if it works out, then it's some plus. So engage yourself. Do volunteer stuff. Just trying to explore. I don't know what's my purpose. I don't know what people know they're gonna be engineer, doctor. I don't know what I'm gonna be because I haven't really explored a lot. I'm currently 21 years old. I haven't seen much. So I'm just trying to explore more, learn more, and then figure out, my goal, what in the end I want to be. There's no end, it's a journey, but keep going and don't take stress. Work, but have a balance, have a work-life balance. Make sure you are keeping up with the grades and also learning some extra by engaging yourself in other curricular activities as well.
That's good to know. How many things you have done in life?
Not much. I think this.
Let me count for you. Just you came here as a student. In 6 to 8 months, you were campus director. In another 3-4 months, you were students governor. And for 2 years, you might be vice president in between.
I was vice president after campus.
And after this, study area, you are the president in CCSAI, which is also part of Centennial College.
Yeah.
And you are still learning so many things. You have been to Finland. You have been to Cuba. You run with a white beard and Santa Claus. I can tell you, brother, that you're gonna shine much more. You're gonna achieve more heights. And this is what students should do. You should not run behind your assignments, your college timing, your bus timing, your sleeping hours, your cash job. No, it's not gonna help you. The things which gonna help you, this kind of journey. So keep shining. You are really doing so great, and keep doing these great things in life, and keep helping the students.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
The pleasure is all mine now. Well. Thanks. If you like this episode, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel and share this video as well.